I said, hey, bring me some food. This lady texted me and say, she sent me an Apple request for $100. I replied with Apple Pay and sent her $1.
Before I get to the end of the TikTok, I want to analyze some of the programming that we've had. So I've talked about this in other videos, but this is Jodeci, and they sing a song called Fiendin'. Now, if you have this kind of attitude in terms of dealing with women, you're going to have a tough time getting good results. So if you're not familiar with the song, the first lyric is take my money, my house, and my cars for one piece of you, right? You can have it all, because being with you is I need you like, someone that's fiending needs their fix. That's basically what the lyrics of the song is saying. And then the chorus is, I can't leave you alone. You got me fiending. You got me going crazy. I can't leave you alone. You got me fiending. So from the jump, it's I need you to the point where if you're not in my life is a wreck. And then it gets worse. I don't have a mind. It's all blown on you, baby. I'm so strung out. All I do is wish for you. So tomorrow, if you're not here, then girl, I'm down. So I need you. I just want to make it through the night. Hold me tight. Look, you're not, this is not natural. That's not normal. And if you spend some time overseas, you'll be around guys that don't think that way. And so you can't be the kind of person, the kind of guy that when you start the relationship dealing with someone, you're saying, I can't live without you. I can't live without you. And for us black guys in America, that's kind of ingrained in us. Like, if I don't have my woman, my life is going to fall apart. So back to the TikTok. So he sends $1 back to her after her saying, send me some money, and then the rest of the TikTok.
She says, you forgot 2 zeros. I say, I sent all I could. She said, okay. Now, I was waiting to see if she was going to bring me some food. The food never came. The text message never came. Like, hey, I got you some food. That never came. And I made a decision right there. It's over. It's over.
And that is, now I'm not saying that you have to be mean or anything like that, but what I am saying is that you certainly have the right to have your boundaries. And I'm not sure who the gentleman is in the video, but if he's busy and he asked for a request, I mean, at the very least, there should be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy studying or doing some work. I can't right now, but I mean, he's even just asking for an Uber Eats or something, so it's still not that big a deal. But if in the absence of a good excuse, I mean, you have a right to say, hey, listen, this is not the way I play the game, and I'm gonna chuck deuces. What does the Ace of Spades, the Swiss Army knife, and the draw 4 card have in common? These three items. What's the commonality there? So I would say that the commonality is that they're all trump cards. So in any game where you're playing with cards, the Ace of Spades is pretty much a trump. And if you're in a bad situation, you can pretty much get out of the situation with Swiss Army knife if you have one. And if you're playing Uno and you're about to lose or you want to win, you use the draw 4 card. So in that case, these are all trumps. And I think one reason I wanted to show you the Jodeci song is because that kind of thinking is implanted into us. There are tons of songs about my life doesn't go on if you're not here, and baby, please give me one more chance, and all that kind of stuff. And I'll be honest with you, the music is a little bit different. I mean, you would get some of the Western influence, something like that, and you'll even get some kind of love songs, I guess, traditionally, but you won't get songs like baby, my life doesn't go on if you're not in my life. I can't live without you. We don't get that. And when I talk about the trump cards, the trump card is simple. If you have the ability to say, this is not for me, I gotta bounce. I gotta chuck deuces. That's your trump card. And if you have the ability to either monk or just say, you know what, I don't know what I want, but it's not this, that is a tremendous show of value. I think you could take that time that you're, whatever, and you could go see the city, you could focus on your craft, you can get some work done, you could go exercise, whatever it is. But that time spent doing that is more valuable than the time trying to fix a relationship with someone who doesn't value or respect you. I think one reason that you see people like specifically sports stars and like rappers they just exude confidence is because they have tangible results that they can point to that give them immediate confidence. May it be song sales or ticket sales, or it's how many points they scored in the game yesterday. Those are tangible things to say, you know what, I am producing. That gives me the confidence to, act certain ways. And in this case, not put up with, stuff that, you don't like if in a living situation. Now, we've been acculturated a little bit like Jodeci, where we have this thing that where even if you're accomplishing stuff, you still feel like you're not good enough and you have to prove your worth to someone. And I want to show you a good example of just what it looks like when you see proper masculinity identified.
Telling my husband with an attitude to cook for himself.
That was good. Mm-hmm. Put some on that too.
Okay, so you can tell what's going to happen in this TikTok, but what I think is really interesting, I want you to pay attention to his mannerisms, the heightened voice, the violence of movements, whatever. I want you to pay attention to that part of it, because it's really important in identifying what healthy, like strong masculinity looks like.
Maybe you're not gonna show me something?
No. You have 2 hands, you can make yourself something to eat.
Really good?
No, I'm not your mom.
You're right, I'm not my mom. Let me see this?
What?
That's 2 hands too, right?
Yeah.
Time for you to get a dog, kiss him, right? Okay.
Babe, I'm just kidding.
She doesn't want to do that. She wants to be a soft girl. That soft girl life is good to her.
Baby, come here, this is your food. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Play with my food, baby.
I'm playing with you.
I'm so hungry.
No, I don't want to jump.
And I think it from time to time it's good to just see like just natural healthy behavior explained. That's the guy she fell in love with. That's the guy that she married. That guy, that display of masculinity right there. There's no voice raising. There's no violent, any movements or anything like that. He didn't raise his voice. None of that. He plainly, calmly demonstrated, hey, listen, if you don't do X, I'm not going to do Y, and we're going to go to a different arrangement, and I'll walk out and I'll do what I got to do for me. And that's the trump card, because she says, I got my guy. I'm playing. That's just a joke. And if you demonstrate that kind of just value, it's going to translate no matter where you go. So with that said, I want guys to understand this. You're not going overseas like trying to like, oh baby, please accept me and give me a chance. And no. You go there with your mission, and while you're there, you see someone you like, you holler at them, and if it is what it's like and you're happy with that, you're gonna do your thing. And if it's not what you like, or if it's not acceptable, act accordingly. And if you look at that TikTok, that is about as proper way you could do it. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later, guys.